Hello, hello.
Okay. Hello, hello. I need this to go live.
You're still setting things up over there?
Hey, friends. Welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. It's Sunday night. So we are going to do our weekly winner drawing. And we have a special drawing tonight because this week was our second anniversary. So when you get here, hop on, say hello. I'm going to get this up and running. And I'll be right with you. Turn it on, saved, activated. That should go. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. How is everyone? Happy Sunday night. Did you have a great weekend? I hope you're still having it. The last few hours, perhaps.
And there's Wanda and Jesse and Karen Williams and Paul and Rose. And there's Karen.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Karen. Hey, Rose. Hey, Margaret, Teresa. Glad to have you. So if you haven't already, you know the drill. Give our page a like, give it a heart. Follow us at Raincross Farms Makery on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Raincross Farms Makery, and sprinkle out this video to your crafty friends. We're going to do our drawings first in the next minute or two, and then we are going to finish up a craft that I started and I didn't quite finish last week. So it shouldn't take too long, but let's get into it. Okay, so our first drawing, whoops, did not mean to do that. I spun the wheel.
Not good.
Okay, let me open this. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, so our first drawing is going to be our regular weekly drawing that you get several opportunities to enter by putting in the keywords when you're watching our lives. And so some of you have 5 or 6 entries in the drawing. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the next one coming up. Okay. I think we're ready. We have 88 names on our wheel. Well, maybe not 88 different names, 88 entries. So some of you I know are regulars and you're getting lots and lots of entries. If you want to get an entry into our next week's drawing, the keyword is fall. Type in the word fall.
Oh, they've been doing that.
They've been doing it. Okay, so here is our wheel. And I'm going to shuffle it 3 times, mix up all those names, and then we'll spin for a winner. If you win, you do not have to be here, but I will reach out, send you a messenger message, and get a little bit more information, and we will together choose the best happy mail for you. And okay, so let's do that. I'm going to shuffle 1, 2, 3 times and spin the wheel. There it goes. And our winner is, I can't read it, Beth Carrera. Woohoo!
Oh.
Yay, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Is she on? She's usually joining us. It looks like.
I'm still playing here.
Anyway, Beth is our weekly winner for this week. So awesome. I will be reaching out to you. Let me write your name down before I forget. Beth Carrera. Okay, congratulations, Beth. Okay, our next drawing is a special one. On Thursday was our second anniversary of doing lives here on Facebook. And so I put out a special post asking you to congratulate us. And if you commented on that post, you got entered into this next drawing. Let me pull it up. Open, 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 open. And then if you watched our live that night, which was actually a rerun of the very first live we ever did, you got a second entry into it. So we have 70 entries into our anniversary drawing. And I believe this is for a $20 gift card. So, and who that gift card is from will be something we will chat about. So we're going to do a second drawing tonight. And again, I'm going to shuffle 3 times and spin the wheel, and we'll see who is our anniversary wheel winner. So shuffle 1, 2,
Just so you know, Beth is on.
3.
She said,
Yay,
yay.
Beth! Okay. So here we go. This one's in black and white and shades of gray. So this is our anniversary winner.
Is that because our first one was in black and white?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Jennifer Salcido Kaminski.
Who is it?
Jennifer!
Jennifer Kaminski!
Jen
Woohoo! Yay, yay, yay,
That's one of
yay!
my former students.
Congratulations, Jennifer. I don't know if you are watching, but I will be reaching out to you by messenger to get some more information. And congratulations.
Jennifer.
And we will get that gift card out to you. Toot sweet. Whatever that means. Okay, I'm turning that off. And let's get to crafting. Are we ready for that? Congratulations, everybody. Woohoo, look at all the people on. How many eyeballs? 14 sets of
14 sets.
eyeballs.
As long as everybody
Okay.
has 2.
Okay. Last week, we made this side of our flip sign. We used our, what is it called?
I don't know.
Something autumn vibes. Framed autumn vibes transfer. And we used this one here at the bottom. You can see it's stained from all the paste we put on it. So it's just a generic welcome. But the cool thing about this surface is it flips over so you can have a second design on the back. Awesome. So we are going to, I ran out of time. I didn't have time to chalk the back of it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And since you've heard me say I'm not real big on Halloween, but there is a Halloween design if that is something you are interested in. There's also winter vibes, but I'm not ready for winter yet. I don't want to bypass fall. So we're going to do the Hello Fall design on the back here. So let me make sure I have it right. Okay. It's going to, I'm going to flip it. So this is the top. And I'm going to get a towel because this is kind of uneven. I'm going to get a towel so that will sit even. And this is a reusable surface. So when I'm done with welcome, or when I'm done with Hello Fall, I can clean it off, scrape that paste off, and re-chalk a design on it and not have to purchase a whole new surface. Pretty cool.
That
Huh?
means Christmas coming, you can do
Yep.
just do a Christmas thing.
That's
right
true.
after.
Or I could buy another frame and I could do the other 2 on it. Whatever. Okay. Because this is our reusable surface, it's really, really durable. So I don't have to wax it, but I am going to fuzz my transfer because this is a sticky back transfer. It will stick really, really well to this. I don't want it to stick so well that when I go to pull it up, it stretches because it's so hard to unstick. So I am putting just a little bit of fuzz, hopefully not dog hair, on the back of this.
Wait a minute, dog hair makes everything better.
Dog hair does not make this better. Okay, so I've got that fuzzed. I'm going to double check that I have it correct. The great thing is if I don't have it correct, I can wipe it off and chalk it again. Okay, so here's my Hello Fall, and I'm just going to center that. Now I put, if you commented fall, you got a message to your messenger, and there at the bottom of that message, there are some different buttons that you can click. One of them says product info. If you are interested in seeing a shopping link with all of the different supplies that I'm using tonight, the transfer and the surface and the paste and the tools, click on that product info, and then it'll get you another message, and then click on the button that says today's supplies, and you'll get a list of all of the things that I'm using. Should you want to get some of your own. I'm feeling a bump. So I've got a little bit of chunky fuzz under there that I don't want. Okay, so I'm going to chalk this up, and I see a hair I don't want. Now on this one, if you were with me when I did it, I did each little, there's actually 2 different shades of yellow. I did each one in a different color, and the leaves in a different color. We're going to do something different. We're going to make it a little easier, but it's going to look just as pretty. I'm going to do a hot mess because this border design has leaves and like oak leaves and ferns and all kinds of things, berries and whatnot. So I'm going to use that same color palette. What I put on that cart link is a palette pack, which is a set of 6 of our little individual packs of paste. And so in that set, you get 6 of coordinating colors. And these are the colors that are in there. I'm just going to use my jars tonight. So this is the, what is it called? Leaves and something. Now I need to know what it's called. Pardon me.
Hey, Margaret agrees with me. She said dog hair makes it real.
Leaves and Breeze. Leaves and Breeze palette pack. So it comes with moss, newest green. It comes with Ocean Mist, a light blue. It comes with saffron, pretty golden yellow. It also comes with Hey Pumpkin, which is a kind of a pumpkin-y yellow. So you can kind of see the difference. Subtle, but they do look very different when they're next to each other. And Bark, which is our dark brown, and Camel, which is our medium brown. So lots of fall colors. So we're just going to do a hot mess with our fall colors on this little outside border. What is the key word? The key word, Tammy, is fall. F-A-L-L. Yes, dog hair does make it real. So, hot mess. I'm going to do one thing, though. I'm not going to do hot mess on my Hello Fall. I'm going to do that a solid color, but I don't want to accidentally hot mess it. So I just have some painter's tape, and I'm just going to cover that up so I don't accidentally chalk it as I'm doing my hot mess. Short, a little too long, I mean. Okay, so I just covered that up, and we'll get to chalking that in a moment. So feel free to ask questions as we go. That's what I'm here for. So I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use all of these colors, although I think I'm just going to use the Hey Pumpkin color and not the saffron because they're very similar. But I'm just going to open them all up. And I'm just going to do this stir it up a little bit. You wouldn't think this light blue is an autumn color, but it really looks awesome. Okay, so I've got all my main colors here. I'm going to put a little stir stick in each one. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just kind of put little dots of color randomly on this frame.
Probably good to remind them to the dark colors will really overtake the light colors.
Yeah,
So
so go easy on your darker colors, but honestly, a lot of our colors are dark here. And this actually needs a little bit. This is kind of dry, so I'm taking some distilled water and I'm spraying it in here. I'm using distilled water because distilled water doesn't have anything in there that's going to grow. There's no chemicals, there's no minerals, there's nothing that could cause mold to grow. So that's why with your paste, if you're using it to thin down your paste, you want to use distilled water. Thin that down, and I'm going to just dollop here and there. Woo, that's a big dollop. We don't want that big of a dollop. Okay, let's use our dark brown. Again, you want to go lighter, easier, not as heavy with your darker colors because they will overtake. Let's do some of our moss. I like the moss. I think I'm going to do the letters in moss actually. They're moss or that dark brown.
Roberta.
Hi, Roberta. Here I have some of the color everywhere. Okay. And then this blue, which is, you wouldn't think the blue would be a great color, but it's gonna look awesome. Trust me. Kind of works as a neutral. Do I need to re-emphasize a little more of our camel? A pumpkin. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one squeegee and I'm going to not mix them, but just kind of glide the colors across and blend them. Okay, so here we go. And I'm not trying to mix them. And if I don't have enough paste, which I'm kind of thinking some areas don't have enough paste, I'm going to go back and add a little more. I'm just kind of swirling, and I got it off the edge. Oops, that's okay. I'm going to show you how I can clean that up.
It's like you're going different directions each
Yeah,
time.
I'm not, yeah, just kind of swirling and dry down here with the paste.
Margaret says this looks interesting.
You see
Wait till
it.
you see
Wait till
it.
you see it. It always looks good. And because this is a reusable surface, if you don't like it, scrape it off and do it again. Okay. Making sure I have all the parts covered. Some people call this hot mess technique, because you just kind of have a hot mess of your colors. Some people call it like a marble effect, because kind of looks like marble. Okay, so I've got that cleaned up. I'm not going to put this back in my jars because it's a mixture of all the colors. So I'm going to I've got a little bit of cleanup to do, but look at that. Can you see all those different colors that just kind of all blend together? Do that right. Make sure I'm right side up. Okay, I do have a mess that I'm going to kind of clean up. But first, I'm going to dry this. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks, Margaret. Yep. Yeah, and the stencil really looks cool because then you get to see your designs through the. Okay, so I'm going to peel off this painter's tape so that I know where my letters are going to go. And actually, I kind of smeared a little bit, so I'm going to clean up a little bit on this. Set that aside. So some of my paste, my tape wasn't stuck down, so it kind of got into some sections. I'm just going to clean that up so it doesn't cause me any problems. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clean the whole thing just because it's bugging me. So I'm going to clean the whole thing and we'll go back and we'll put in the Hello Fall. So what I'm going to do is spray this down.
What are you spraying it with?
I'm just, well, this happens to be distilled water, but this, you don't have to use distilled water for this purpose. That just happens to be what is in my spray bottle. So let me clean up here while that's kind of soaking.
Tammy, I commented on your question the first time. It was Beth and Jennifer.
Okay, I'm going to keep that green out because I'm going to use moss for the center. And the first thing I'm going to do, that paste has kind of soaked up, and I'm going to take a Swedish dishcloth or a paper towel, and I'm just going to use it to clean off as much paste as I can. This is not cleaning the stencil well. This is just getting that first layer off that kind of helps you out. And a paper towel, I would toss this. I'll rinse out and reuse. Now I'm going to switch over to my board eraser, which is like the consistency of a magic eraser. I'm going to spray it again. I got this wet and wrung it out. And this is what's going to pull that paste out of the screen. That's what your objective is, to get all the paste out of the screen. Some of our colors are very highly pigmented and they will stain this plastic part, but that's okay. That won't affect how well the stencil can be used in the future. What you need to do is get the paste out of the screen. Okay, so same thing on the back. I rinse this out. That paste travels through to the back, so I want to make sure I get it cleaned out of the back side of the screen. Perfect. Over one more time. That is. Yes. That is something in the screen. I don't know. Okay. Ordinarily I'll let this dry I'd let this air dry, but because I'm going to use it again for this right here, to the paper towel and just kind of dry that off lightly. Kind of let it air dry. This side. I'm going to get this out. I'm going to fuzz it again. Again, just getting a little bit of fuzz. Okay, now I'm not sure if it's right side up or upside right. Welcome. Okay. And you know what, before I do that, you can, I don't know if you can see, I smeared some of the paste up here, but because it's a reusable surface, I can clean that off very easy. I'm just going to take, I could just take a paper towel, but I'm just going to take my board eraser and I'm just going to clean up that paste. And no one will ever know I made a goober. Right there. Good, good, good. Right. So that's one of the great things about our reusable surfaces. You make a mistake, you can completely remove it and redo your project. Let's dry. And let's put our transfer back down. I'm going, there's kind of see-through, so I can tell exactly where to put it. I'm not going to push down where I've already pasted. I'm just going to push down where I still need to. And I don't like that little missing piece right there. So I'm going to take a little piece of replacement tape and cover that up. Okay, and like I said, I'm just going to do it in our moss green. I'm going to take a squeegee this time, put a little bit of that paste on my squeegee, and I'm just going to go over those letters. Have our hello fall sign done. Scrape off the extra. And reveal. And I've got hello fall with all those pretty colors. So I'm going to put this back on my drying mat. You saw me clean it. I'm going to clean it again because I repasted on it. I'm just going to give it a spritz so the paste stays damp. And I'm going to I don't smudge it. Thank you so much. So make sure you are following us on Facebook and commenting. Are involved. Facebook told us we are eligible for a they're looking at the things we post, and the more likes and comments and shares that we get, the more pennies they throw at pennies. But hey, we'll take pennies. So you can help us out by just making every day check for our posts, and if you see something, comment on it. And that gives us brownie points. Okay, let me put this aside. I'm going to do one more thing to kind of spruce this up. Okay, show you one more time. Go. And what I thought I'd do, I don't like putting bows on everything, but I thought this kind of is plain. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I got some of this, it's kind of like crochet lace trim. And I am just going to, down here, around the frame, it'll only be on one side, and that's okay. So we'll see what that looks like. Let me get it started. I'm not going to put glue everywhere. Just some dots here and there, especially in the corners. There. That's a big dot. Maybe a dot. Just to give it a little texture, but not so much that it looks all frilly and lacy. And try and miter this corner as best as I can. To do that, a lot of glue there. There. So this is completely optional. You do what you could actually paint this frame if you wanted to. You wanted to give it a color, stain it darker, sand it lighter. That. I'm gonna like this. I'm just doing dots because if I want to pull it off later, I can do that, and I don't have a ton of glue. Hold it. Woo! Oops. Stand, my button stand. What do you think? Would you put the lace on? Not very chatty tonight. That's okay, Cheryl. I know it's the end of a week. It's okay. We're just glad you're here. So we are getting company in late tomorrow night. So I may be bringing on a special guest on some of my lives. We're going to be here for about a week.
Tell people what you're doing on Tuesday.
Tuesday, I think I can announce it. I'm hosting a segment on Craft Around the Clock, and they are doing a mystery Christmas event. I think it's Monday and Tuesday, and it might be Wednesday also. And what it is everybody prepares to do a craft, but one of the other craft hostesses has sent us, and I have sent to somebody, a mystery package of craft supplies. And they have to use at least 2 of them in their project, but they don't get to open them up until they're live. So it kind of makes you think on your feet. So come and watch that. I'm on Tuesday at 6:15, but feel free to watch all day and see everybody as they go, because they don't know what supplies they're going to get. Yes, I am going to do lace on one side. I'm going to leave the other side plain, and I'll show you. Either one of these can be inside. I haven't fully decided what my Christmas craft will be, because I have to plan something to be going, and then on the fly I have to try to incorporate whatever comes in my package. That right there. So that should be fun. Oh, so I might be Christmas crafting with Tinker Toys. Alicia would use the lace. But again, like Beth said, I'm going to show you that you don't have to use it on both sides if you don't want to.
Yeah, Beth, that would be about right.
Spider webs. Spider webs. Somebody I know actually did a craft using hot glue strings as spider webs for Halloween. Okay, I've got that down. So here is Hello Fall with the lace. And here is Welcome with the lace. But if I don't like the lace, I turn the whole thing over. Here's Hello Fall without the lace. And here is Welcome without the lace. Pretty cool, huh? So, multi-purpose. Thank you, Margaret. Thanks, Chris. Chopped, but so it's like chopped for crafts. And they can, our crafting sister can choose to be nice and give us standard type Christmas craft supplies, or they can give us something completely off the wall. I might be decorating with spiders and spider webs for Christmas. Who knows? Okay, so both sides, and you don't have to choose which one you like the best because you have them both. So welcome, Hello Fall, if you like the lace, or you could do ribbon. Welcome, Hello Fall. Or you could paint one side of it and not paint the other side. So your options are endless. So thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for watching. And I hope you'll join us again tomorrow night for crafting, and especially Tuesday with Craft Around the Clock. And let's see, I hope you have all, thanks Teresa, I hope you have all commented fall so you can get in on next week's drawing. And I think that's it. So do something creative every day and just have fun. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.